Andy, can you, like, fast-forward this?
Yes, I can fast-forward some bits.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle. Oh, damn, I'm a sugar bowl.
We can't fast-forward it if you keep talking.
I was just hoping you would fast-forward it and have that audio clip just playing over it fast-forwarding.
Last time.
I know.
First time, last time.
First time, last time.
Won't stop, won't stop.
Wibbly wobbly. Can't
won't
stop.
stop.
Can't stop the beat. Won't stop.
By the way, on our way in, did them guys say I was Doctor Who because I'm wearing a shirt and tie?
Oh, I screwed up.
I don't know, did they?
Oh no, just a Doctor Who. That was all I heard.
Oh, I don't
But it's just only just clicked to me. Was saying, were they calling me Doctor Who because I'm wearing a shirt and tie? Which says everything about crew.
That was an unfortunate single.
It was a good song, I'll have you know.
It's a good song, but not in retrospect with the news.
What?
What?
Wait, who was on Doctoring the TARDIS? Because I want to say it was one of the pop stars that the BBC is like, ho ho!
No.
Just Chris Benoit them out of existence. Ho!
You can't Chris Benoit someone out of reality.
Chris Benoit never existed. Who are you talking about, Connor?
Giant Bomb did a stream of N-Gage things, and it was like, oh, there he is.
I heard about this.
Yeah, just Chris Benoit on a cell phone.
So who was? Can you look up Doctor in the TARDIS? I want to find out who actually was.
I don't think that's supposed to be Kabuki themed. I think that's just a blood splattered pig.
Possibly. We did throw him off a cliff a couple
I mean,
times.
There we go.
Incidentally, this is different from the first game. You go to the boss room in the first game and you just complete the level if you have already beaten that boss. Except for the secret boss, who is a life farm. We'd better get this one right.
Let's play. Ignore what Connor says.
It's a 4. It's a 4. It's a 4. It's a 4. You're gonna keep your word. It's a 4. It's a 4.
We do have to ignore what Connor says, though.
Oh, you've got to ignore what I said. It's a 4. You're gonna have to do the level again. It's a 4.
I hate you so much. I was very tempted to select something else. For a short moment, I was going to select something else and do the level a third time.
Oh, I'm so glad Google Autocomplete knows me.
Try what's it done.
I got as far as doc, and it filled in Doctoring the TARDIS.
Hey, so should I, like, fill in some blanks while I'm here?
Oh, yeah, no, there you go. Gary Glitz's Rock and Roll Part 2.
No, he's the OG. He's way before the...
You were going to go up and collect whatever missing piece of the puzzle we had, weren't you?
Yeah. So, I'm missing a treasure here.
Yeah.
So I could do with doing that.
Gary Glitter's the OG Chris Benoit.
That was impressive!
I hope that picked up on the recording.
Like, literal anime ugu just came across the screen. From Connor.
The nuggets were a mistake.
I'm not even mad, I'm impressed.
Peter, you may know this one. There's an anime trope that is as old as time, and it is the girl who can't cook.
Uh-huh.
What's that about?
She can't cook.
She can't cook.
Right, but like, why is it a trope? Why is this a cultural thing?
You weren't there before. Sorry, the game is doing weird things.
Like, is it in relation to something, or is it?
I don't know why. Like, I mean, in all fairness, like, a lot of trope stuff is just made up nonsense. So,
It's just what does the animators think is cute? Basically nowadays.
Oh, actually,
She's can't cook, isn't that adorable? She tries though.
she tries.
Although, Dragon Maid, you will eat her tail.
You will eat her tail.
You see, I was thinking of Akane Tendo, thank you very much.
Ooh.
One of Ranma's wives in Ranma. It's a really good show.
I forget you're old.
I found
Oh, shut up! It's a really good book and also show.
I have the.
Wait, Ranma was a book?
Yes.
It was a mango,
Oh no, I know a manga, but
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were saying like it was a book.
like a light novel.
Like no, like a book.
I think I wouldn't be surprised if the whole somebody can't cook is because of it's
Like tradition of being
like you've got like in theory they're meant to be the Yamato and Nadeshiko, right? Like
What does that mean?
Like it means like the perfect woman, and the perfect wife, etc.
Okay.
And if you can't cook, they're not perfect.
But imperfections are great.
Yeah, basically. And so I don't know if that's
Hey.
the intention.
Listeners,
Viewers.
your imperfections are great. Just actually think about that. They're great.
Do you remember Bicentennial Man?
Which-
I do.
Also, it means behaving as a member of the lower socioeconomic class.
Okay.
You look up like the trope.
Spigot.
Oh,
No, not wife who can't cook.
To be fair though, she can't cook. She's a spigot.
Also, yeah, look, this is Ranma. It's a book.
Oh damn! Let me look at that. When did you? Oh, that's why you got up.
That's why I got up and went to get my book, but still listen to Pete.
I thought you went to the toilet.
No,
Andy, don't poop.
Peter. I always do this.
What?
So yeah, hilarious story. Ranma over here is engaged to this one over here. That's Akane, and Ranma turns into a girl. Girl can't marry a girl. What is this shenanigans?
It's when she gets cold water poured on her. Him.
Yes. Yes, cold water makes him into a girl. Hot water changes him back.
To which the Western that would make the Western version of this Turbo Teen.
What?
Have you never heard of Turbo Teen?
No.
It's a teenager that when he eats spicy foods, he turns into a car.
Amazing.
To which I think he solves. I think it's like Scooby Doo, but it's just his superpower is he can turn into a car, which might be the worst one. Oh, no, Matter-Eater Lad.
Yeah.
I forgot about Matter-Eater Lad.
But yeah, no. One of Akane's things is that she's really bad at cooking. Which is weird because her sister Kasumi is really good at cooking.
That's an old trope, then, isn't it?
Fairly old.
Yeah, if it's in Ranma, then jeez.
Ancient.
The panda is her dad, right?
Yes. Similar sort of thing. Cold water turns Genmon into a panda. This show is a good show because...
Did I get this one? No.
No, that's why we came here.
Well, no, I didn't get the map piece on this one, but I thought I'd check if I've got the thing. With
Yeah.
Can I ask a question that people here might know?
Yes.
I don't know if we'll be able to air it or not, but when you have naked characters in manga,
Yes.
was them taking away the nipples a Western thing when bringing them
1
over?
second.
Or...
Isn't 4 where the treasure is and you should get more coins? Yes, because it's along that stupid little runway down there. I don't know because I haven't seen any of the localized Ranma anime.
Right.
It was all Japanese, but in fairness, they weren't. There is nudity, but it's not necessarily animated like that. It's just
I'm not saying it like that. I'm
here
saying
is
like,
a pink doll.
like things like I can't remember something like Tenchi Muyo had niggas.
Love
Hina had nudity, and they were just mounds.
Yeah, they never drew nipples.
Yeah, and I was just wondering, is that a Tokyo Pop thing, or is that just thing in the original source material? Cause
I thought that was like a fan service thing.
Maybe. I just thought of it as like an age thing, but you've handed me this, and it has nipples in it, and I was... And so
There's one for out of context.
So I just thought, oh, then what? But actually, by the way, to those of you at home,
yes,
who haven't looked at the Ranma like covers in Japanese, these are a neat little thing. Just like the red on green image.
I think the other one I have is pink and blue.
Oh, come on! I'm only
yellow and purple.
It's got some style to it. I've noticed this with manga from other countries. Like, when I was in Spain, they had Captain Harlock manga.
Okay.
And things like that, when it was actually in this format of curved edges. Curved edges, has a dust cover on it.
Yeah.
It's an actual produced product. Rather than our manga, which is all squared off.
What?
Now, when you say our manga, do you mean, like, English comics? Or...
No, I mean our manga like if I went to Waterstones or Otakas.
Gotcha.
Otakas? What is this, the 90s?
If I went to Otakas and bought a volume of...
Otakas don't exist anymore.
If I went to Otakas and bought a Love Hina, it would be a squared off book-shaped book.
I don't know quite where you're getting that from, because, like... so when...
No, this says, okay, this has a dust jacket. How about that?
Okay, they have dust jackets in Japan.
To which in Spain they also had dust jackets.
They do in some over here as well now. Because mangas. So I think this
manga's dying while anime is blossoming.
No, as in manga's getting more popular.
Really?
Actually. That's why things are getting dust covers now.
Oh, I'm happy for that because I've gotten into manga recently. I've probably read more manga recently than I have anime.
Did anyone see it?
It's up one. That one.
That one. Cool. So when Tokyo Pop died a death and recently made a resurgence.
They died?
Yeah, they died because everything they made was awful.
Such as?
No, I mean that they were genuinely bad products.
Oh,
okay,
right. So not the quality of the media, but the.
Don't worry. Well, I don't need these coins.
This is fine.
This is fine.
Not the comic themselves, but the building of the book.
Yes.
Right.
So one of the things that they were criticised a lot for was, did you know Love Hina? The first few pages of each volume were in colour in Japan.
Yes.
But not in the UK. They just didn't do colour.
Yeah, it was. That's the good thing about reading, at least Jump things digitally. They do still have. I think they still have the coloured pages.
I mean, they do They did in every one that wasn't Tokyo Pop as well.
Yeah.
That's the thing. The quality of the translation was often called into question as well, and there was also the.
They're re-releasing all of Love Hina, and
they already have.
Alright, and
but no, the problem is that the problem was that the quality of the print was bad as well. All of the pages were quite significantly faded.
I have pages with misprints on it.
So
I think in my Death Note.
We weren't going to talk about this because I said it as a joke, but there is debate in Japan as to whether the dubbed or the subbed version of King of the Hill is better.
Yeah, I heard about this.
Because I then linked you to the Japanese dub of King of the Hill. And it's weird because Boomhauer speaks the same as everyone else. At least as far as I can discern.
So that kind of gets rid of the joke.
He doesn't have that sort of, man, I'll tell you what, man. There you go, Kamehameha, man. None of that.
I will saying so be. I just turned into the guy from South Park then, didn't I?
My favourite clip from that is the one where they are the firemen and the station burns down. So you get 4 different versions of the same story.
I love stories like that.
And Boomhauer's section, he looks up and goes, "For gosh sake, act like an adult, will you? And calm down, I'm trying to read a magazine."
Because if you actually slow down of everything he says...
He's speaking English, it's just...
He's speaking English, and everything he says, he's the most sensible of the group. It's just...
like Judge being ridiculous.
Yeah.
But then it cuts to Hank, who replies, like, man, I tell you what, man, It's such a good clip. We have come full circle.
So
I was thinking of what other things do that, and the only things I can think of is Tales of the Borderlands and that one My Little Pony episode.
It's an 8 or a 6?
It's a 6.
Isn't...
It's an 8.
Okay, does what? Because the notion of the unreliable narrator, that's...
No, I mean the unreliable narrator, like from
Unreliable narrator.
Anyone on the table.
Extraordinary!
Anyway, like from like multiple different perspectives.
Why are we here?
Because we've got a diverging path here.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, we do!
It's like a group of people telling the same story, not just like,
Yes!
well, this one person's telling a tale, and he could be making it up, he could not be.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
They do it in Silent Hill 2 and it ruins the game.
What?
There is...
I haven't played Silent Hill 2 past the hospital.
There is a bonus scenario called Born from a Wish.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Which would have been DLC if DLC were a thing.
Yeah. It's only in the director's cut, right?
Director's cut in the new release. And it... But it basically...
Oh god, Giant Bomb East played a bit of the HD release, and they were saying, this game's awful, I can't see anything. And I was like, yeah, no, every problem you have with this game is because of the HD collection.
Yeah.
Like, the fog looked awful. It was just like one static image going around.
That's what it was on the PS2, but the PS2 was really good at slapping
Masking
translucent JPEGs in front of the camera.
Well, they tried to shiny it up a bit.
But no, basically Born from a Wish is the first 20 minutes of the game from Maria's perspective.
Oh, right. That's a spoiler for me, because I didn't know she was alive.
Or is she?
I just assumed...
Dun, dun, dun.
In all honesty, I just assumed that she was in the boot of the car.
Oh, no, that's Mary.
No.
She's in the back seat.
Oh, right, okay.
This is something that somebody explained to me in terms of the time frame. It's like,
I
okay.
think this might have been on another recording. I think you saying that to me.
Yeah, possibly. I do like to talk about my wife a lot. See, this is where I want to get on Peter's charity stream and be like, I'm going to play this game, let me talk about it. Pay me to keep talking about it, pay me to stop talking about it.
Could you really talk about Silent Hill? Could you filibuster Silent Hill?
I think I could.
Could you spend 26 hours? No, 27 hours. We're at 27 hours, by the way.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, have you seen that? I don't know if he actually finished it, but like, because he was just going until he couldn't go anymore. But seeing as he's done something similar before. Alex Navarro tried to do 24 hours drumming on Rock Band.
Oh, goodness.
And I know last year he got to 19.
This is the opposite of dropping the anchor,
Yeah,
by the
this
way.
is the opposite of dropping the anchor. And you're about to see what happens when you do the opposite of dropping the anchor.
The ship floats off into the sky. I honestly forget.
That's not how... Okay. Okay, that makes more sense. You're in Greece now.
No, you're in Venice, which is currently underwater.
Sounds about right.
No, we're in Echo the Dolphin, where the game gets all weird and philosophical.
Save the planet. I don't hate Echo the Dolphin.
But...
No, I've not played it seriously. I just play it like Tony Hawk.
Ah, fair enough.
Like, it's really fun to get speed up and dive out of the sea.
I actually have something to say.
What about Echo the Dolphin?
About this level. Because this level's really cool.
Okay.
For something really subtle. It is, like, all of this are the exact same maps as from Are you okay over there?
I just got what Connor was doing. These are the same maps.
These are the same maps as like when like the previous couple of levels just underwater.
And all the wood has floated to the top.
Yeah, it has.
Castlevania, eat your heart out.
Castlevania!
That's how the correct was to say, apparently.
You ever saw Captain N?
And the Game Master.
Oh right, I'm old. I get it.
No, I know. I know what Captain N is. But you are.
That is something I want to be in Smash, and it's not going to be.
Captain N.
Not even Captain N. If I can have like goofy surfer Simon Belmont.
What about
Poke floats.
No, I was going to say, what about Mega Man from... Was it Mega Man or was it Kid Icarus?
Just like this! That was Mega Man.
Okay.
Because Kid Icarus was called Kid Icarus instead of Pit.
Yeah.
But also he had wacky voice acting!
They all did. Simon Belmont.
And everything was... He made everything end with Icus.
The biggest dickus.
I love that scene so much. Possibly because I know the story behind it. And... So, the story behind this scene. The guards were told, do not laugh. No matter what anyone says or does, if you laugh, like, you don't get paid, basically. Yeah. So that's why they're just biting their tongues off, trying not to laugh, but... He has a wife, you know! And I think that somebody trying not to laugh is one of the funniest things. And
just corpsing so hard.
One of the reasons why I love that scene. Oh, and that's also from the first game. That weird, like, blocky door. You can't go through that, right?
Yeah.
One-way door. Like from the SS Teacup levels in the first one.
Why did you keep eating them?
You can do it, Connor.
Chickens died for me to be full.
Have you finished these chicken nuggets?
They are full. I mean, they're finished.
Well done. And now for dessert.
This 10-layer gatto.
Oh, Christmas is on the way.
Today I found out that deep-fried pizza's a thing.
Wait, you didn't know that?
I didn't know that, and it's called a pizza crunch.
Yeah, it's, if I was eating pizza this year, I would have had one from Scotland.
You've been to Scotland more than me, though.
That's true, I go every year.
What is that?
Oh, I still haven't done the My Hero Academia tickets.
I'm sure it'll be fine, no one's really that interested.
Oh, I really am, though.
No, you can be.
I know, but I really am.
But see, you say this. People a surprising amount of people in this country are into things you would think they are not.
Yeah, no,
I've got clothes picked out for it.
My experience of anime screenings in Manchester is that they do get full, but like there's usually a handful of seats on the day anyway.
Okay.
But you don't get to pick individual seats unless you get premiere ones, which Connor's insisting that we do.
I'm insisting? You just rather like.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, I'm thinking more like a couple of years ago, I went to see one of my favourite bands. The band is Gandalf Murphy and the Slambovian Circus of Dreams.
That sounds like a band you would like.
Who has even heard of them?
Not me.
Everyone. The auditorium was full. You could not get in if you did not have a ticket pre-booked. Which is surprising to me because, like I say, who's heard of them?
To be fair though, sometimes if you just say, oh, there's a band playing.
Yeah.
Let me in.
The
Trivium, you say?
The fewer like shows they're doing, the more obscure they are, the more people are going to go because it's not going to be like, oh, it's not often that we actually get like.
Especially in England.
Yeah. I should point out something to why the screening we're looking at isn't that full. We're looking at the dub one.
Oh yeah.
And anime people with their snobbishness. You know,
that was it.
The subs are going to be more popular.
Generally speaking, it's like 50-50. Like, it's always been 50-50. It's just people like to argue about it.
There's one side that is right and one side that is wrong.
I mean, I can see a lot of benefits to both. Depending on how literal you want to go for it, because the only one I can think of is, it comes to mind, is because we as a group watched it years ago, is The Girl Who Leapt Through Time.
Fantastic film.
And I know that this is a recurring thing in anime, where one of the characters says, "Why are you addressing me like that?"
Yeah.
Well, she just said your first name. That's how we refer to people. But it would make more sense if she had said it in Japanese, because that's not necessarily how it's done.
Yeah, I just don't care.
Which
is, I guess, is... Yeah. I lived in a day when VHS, you only got one language track. And it was English and you liked it. By the time I knew you could get the Japanese, I was already a man.
Well, to be fair, yeah, because I watched anime without knowing it was anime.
Everyone did.
I mean, I've mentioned Wowza before, but like Samurai Pizza Cats, which apparently is...
The 6?
That's a 6. Which is hilariously not what it is in English in Japanese. They basically recut the whole anime.
Yeah.
But it's anime.
Yeah, no, it's an anime.